Throughout human history, the pursuit of immortality has remained an enduring obsession, woven into myths, philosophies, and secretive scientific endeavors. While most have regarded eternal life as the stuff of legend, a clandestine organization known as the Eternal Brotherhood has dedicated itself to making it a reality. This enigmatic group, operating in the shadows for centuries, has seamlessly blended ancient alchemical traditions with cutting-edge scientific advancements, striving to decode the mystery of death and transcend the limitations of the human body. From medieval laboratories filled with bubbling elixirs to modern underground facilities housing genetic experiments, their quest has taken them across time, continents, and disciplines, leaving behind whispers of their influence in some of history's greatest medical and technological breakthroughs. The origins of the Eternal Brotherhood trace back to the early medieval period, when scholars, mystics, and alchemists secretly gathered to study the esoteric principles of life and death. Influenced by Hermetic teachings, Kabbalistic wisdom, and the cryptic texts of ancient civilizations such as Egypt, China, and Mesopotamia, they sought a unifying theory that would unlock the secret of eternal life. Many of their early efforts revolved around the philosopher's stone, a legendary substance believed to grant immortality. While European alchemists such as Nicholas Flamel and Paracelsus were publicly associated with the pursuit of longevity, hidden within their cryptic writings were references to a more secretive order working behind the scenes. The Brotherhood's first known enclave was rumored to exist in a secluded monastery in the Alps, where scholars spent lifetimes perfecting alchemical formulas designed to prolong human existence. They believed that immortality was not merely a physical state, but a transformation of the soul and the body, achieved through both rigorous scientific experimentation and sacred ritual. As centuries passed and the age of enlightenment dawned, the Brotherhood adapted its approach. They moved beyond mysticism and began incorporating emerging scientific fields into their work. Chemistry, biology, and later medical science offered new insights into human longevity. It is believed that several pioneering scientists, including members of the Royal Society and other learned institutions, were secretly affiliated with the Brotherhood, using their public work as a veil for more radical experiments. By the 19th century, the organization had evolved into a complex network of researchers, aristocrats, and intellectuals who pooled their resources to finance and conduct experiments on human longevity. Documents from this period suggest that early attempts at organ regeneration, blood transfusions, and even primitive forms of gene therapy were carried out in remote laboratories with varying degrees of success. Some theories even propose that certain inexplicable medical recoveries and the so-called miracle healings documented in history were results of Brotherhood experiments. The advent of the 20th century and the explosion of technological advancements ushered in a new era for the Brotherhood. No longer bound by the limitations of traditional alchemy, they now turned their attention to emerging fields such as molecular biology, nanotechnology, and cybernetics. Secretive research facilities, some allegedly funded by influential families and powerful institutions, became the new alchemical laboratories. Scientists within the Brotherhood reportedly experimented with radical procedures such as cryonics, stem cell therapy, and bioengineering. Declassified documents from the Cold War era hint at covert programs conducted in hidden research centers where the limits of human life expectancy were tested. These facilities, possibly operating under the guise of legitimate medical research institutions, explored the extension of telomeres, cloning, and the potential of merging human consciousness with artificial intelligence. Beyond their scientific endeavors, the Brotherhood has remained deeply rooted in ritualistic practices, believing that immortality is not merely a scientific challenge, but also a spiritual journey. While modern science provided the tools to extend life, the Brotherhood maintained that certain metaphysical principles needed to be honored. Their ceremonies, shrouded in secrecy, often included elements of ancient rites, some derived from Egyptian mummification practices, others inspired by Taoist internal alchemy or the secret rituals of medieval occultists. Initiates of the Brotherhood undergo elaborate rites of passage designed to purify their essence, aligning their bodies and minds with what they believe to be the greater cosmic forces of existence. Some speculate that these rituals include the use of mind-expanding substances, meditative techniques, and energy manipulation practices that aim to enhance cellular regeneration and consciousness preservation. In the modern age, where breakthroughs in biotechnology and artificial intelligence continue to redefine the boundaries of human capability, the Brotherhood's efforts have taken a more technological turn. The rise of transhumanism, a movement advocating for the enhancement of human abilities through science, has provided the Brotherhood with a new frontier. It is believed that members are actively involved in projects concerning consciousness transfer, the digitization of the human mind, and the possibility of achieving immortality by uploading human consciousness into quantum computers. Some theorists argue that the world's leading AI research labs may have covert ties to the Brotherhood, working to create neural interfaces that allow for human thought to transcend biological limitations. This radical vision of immortality, where the human mind could exist indefinitely within a simulated reality or a synthetic body, represents the culmination of both ancient mystical aspirations and modern technological ambition. Despite the grand vision that the Brotherhood pursues, the ethical implications of their work remain a subject of intense speculation. The concept of immortality raises profound questions about inequality, power, and the nature of existence itself. If eternal life were to become a reality, who would have access to it? Would it remain in the hands of the elite, or would it be shared with all of humanity? Some fear that if such knowledge were monopolized, it could create an unbridgeable divide between the immortal ruling class and the mortal masses. Additionally, the impact on natural resources, population control, and societal structures could be staggering. These concerns, among others, have likely influenced the Brotherhood's continued secrecy, ensuring that their knowledge does not fall into the wrong hands or disrupt the balance of human civilization too drastically. The question remains: has the Brotherhood succeeded in their quest for immortality? Or are they still searching for the elusive key? While there are no definitive answers, there have been intriguing reports of individuals throughout history who seemingly defy aging, appearing in multiple historical records spanning centuries. Some claim that select Brotherhood members have already achieved longevity beyond known biological limits, living quietly in the background of human civilization, watching as history unfolds before them. Others suggest that their experiments have not yet yielded the ultimate breakthrough, and that the Brotherhood continues to push the boundaries of human knowledge, inching closer to their goal with each new scientific discovery. As science advances and humanity stands on the precipice of a new era of bioengineering and artificial intelligence, the eternal Brotherhood's dream of conquering death may no longer be a mere fantasy. Whether their quest will lead to the salvation or the downfall of humanity remains to be seen. But one thing is certain: their pursuit of eternal life continues, hidden in the shadows, shaping the future in ways we may never fully comprehend.